So what I've learned is when you're like this in the supermarket, people leave you to it. Hello, I'm Harriet Dyer. I'm from Cornwall originally. You didn't ask. But I lived in Manchester now. My dad still lives in Cornwall, so I go visit him on the train as often as possible. And I do. And it annoys me on public transport. You know when people don't mute the buttons on their phones when they're texting, so every single press of buttons. Right? If I can hear that nonsense whilst I've got my music in, Houston, we've got a problemo, amigo. Do you know what I mean? I had like 4 hours of that, still had 2-3 to go, so I thought, right, I'm going to go tell this son of a cruncher to pipe his buttons down, right? Went out to him, but it turned out the joke was on me, because a dolphin had got on at Taunton. Thank you. A few people tried to, everyone else was like, no, it's too stupid. We will not be clapping this nonsense. Odd. Cheeky. Not so long ago, when everyone was wearing the masks and that, I was like, what the dickens is everyone saying? And it turned out I'm deaf, and I had no idea, right? I've been lip reading my whole life. I'm not even joking. And it was quite the surprise, really. So now I've got hearing aids in my. Well, you regret laughing now, don't you? I've got hearing aids. I'm having a terrible time. I've got hearing aids in my ears, you see. And my partner, he snores terribly. That's how bad it is that I'm deaf and it's still too loud, you know. And so when I haven't got hearing aids in my ears, I've got earplugs in my ears, you see. So there's always something going on in there. And I in my ear holes, I find it quite stifling, to be honest. So the other day, I shoved a load of crisps up my fanny. Took my mind off it. Sorry, I just spat. Knick-knacks. If you're gonna put something up there, best be knobbly, I say. Someone said the other day, that's a maize snack. Oh, is it? It's a crisp, and it's crisp. It's a bloody crisp. Well, I think it's important to, as we all grow older, to still keep in touch with elements of our childhood, you know? So, for instance, what I've been doing lately is when I get, you know, them long, spiky hairs that grow out your chin, what I do is I put a little bit of cheese and pineapple on the end. It's my netball pivot. Another hobby of mine that I like to do is when someone is, when it's nicer weather than this, when people are in the park sunbathing, having a lovely time, looking a little bit sleepy. What I do when they're topless is I go up to them inconspicuously and I write a H for Harriet on their chest in suntan cream, right? They fall asleep and burn and I have ruined their summer, right? Because they can't go around topless for the rest of it without hundreds of little baby helicopters coming from nowhere. Helipad joke. I seem like a very easygoing kind of gal, you see, but let me tell you this, I am the hangriest person you'll ever meet. We know hungry, angry. Oh, sweet Jesus. I just get... like I say, I'm easy breezy, but when I'm hungry, I'm just a completely different person. And it was getting to the point, when I was going shopping, I was getting in fights and stuff. I was just getting very scrappy when I was very hungry. So I've thought of something. You can have this as a bit of advice as well, you know, take advice from me. So what I do is when I'm in the supermarket now, to stop the scrappiness, let me show you what I do. 1 second. So what I've learned is when you're like this in the supermarket, people leave you to it. That's what I've found out, really. And because obviously cost of living crisis at the minute and all of that, you save a lot of money, you see, because you can't pick anything up. Nothing. It also works as well if you're walking home late at night and say you're walking down an alleyway or something and you can feel danger and you feel like there's someone behind you, all you do is... and again, they leave you to it. The only problem with that is it takes you so long to get home because you can only walk sideways. Thank you ever so much. I've really appreciated your custom, I was going to say, but you're a credit. Thank you so much.